Yeah, today's gonna be a good one. I have no idea what's gonna come out. I have no idea what we need to know, but oh, hey, let's get going. First out, the devil. Oh man, and I'm just hearing you know better. Like, yeah, this feels like someone's in trouble. Like, even I'm being called to like how this corner is like tattered, and I didn't even notice that. But yeah, it feels like someone's been overthinking. Someone's been not moving in their power. Someone's been, yeah, giving the illusions way too much credit and second guessing everything they know to be true. Yeah, I'm being called to 15, the number on the bottom as well, which comes together to be a 6. And yeah, this just feels like you just know better. And not even from like a judgment way, like, not even like that. But it's more so like, come on, like you've already, just a reminder that you know you've already learned those lessons. You've already surpassed some of these things. And it's just like, why? Why are you choosing this? Like, why is this the choice you're making with everything you know? And I'm trying to get specifics to really get on you, so you know, but I'm not even getting it. It feels like you're also beyond that. Like, even sitting here and like giving you all spoon feeding you and being like, oh, you shouldn't be doing this and that, feels like you're beyond that too. And it's like doing that would only enable you to continue to act like you don't know better. And yeah, this just feels real serious. But not even like you're in trouble, but just like, come on, like you know better. So whatever this is, it's exactly what you think it is. Um, yeah, this just feels so different. Like, oh, yeah, we're headed out of Scorpio season with a bang. But yeah, I'm not even gonna harp on it too much. You know what it is, and yeah, do better. You got two of swords on the bottom, and this just feels like the choice is yours again. And it's like it's not even really a choice because you know what's up, you know what's real, you know what's not real, you know what leads to more of you and what leads to where you've been, where what you've outgrown. You know, it's like you can move backwards if you choose to move backwards, but you've seen what the future holds for you. You've seen what's waiting for you, and you've seen what you're capable of when you do choose your power and when you choose to show up authentically and do what feels right. And it just feels like that's it right now. It's like that's all you need to know. Like, yes, things haven't been, um, maybe your proof and your guidance has been very, very subtle. It hasn't been these big, like, overt wins and overt miracles and things like that. But it's like you don't need them to be that big because you're connected to exactly the source in which they're manifesting from, which is you, 2121, as I say that. It's like you know that you've changed, you know that you've shifted, you know that who you are is in alignment to who you've been wanting to be. And that's all you need to know to understand that your world is going to continue to shift to reflect that back to you. So it's like you don't need somebody telling you exactly what you need to fix. You don't need anybody telling you that, oh, yeah, you're right on track, you're doing a good job, because you know that, you know? And it's like your biggest growth right now is to own that. So understand that the more you keep trying to find the validation outside or get confirmation from outside, it's not going to be there because you're beyond that point. You're at the point where it's like you need to be able to trust yourself. That's your biggest growth. Like if all your guidance disappeared and you just, it all went radio silent and you were just left to your own devices, that you're at a point now where that would still be enough, or it should be. Like you should be able, enough to know that, okay, like I don't know where my guidance come from, but I still have these calls in my heart. I trust my GPS in my heart to take 2222 as I say that. I trust the GPS in my heart to take me everywhere I need to go, with or without the super divine angel numbers, without all the super divine messaging, without everybody and everything saying yes, yes, keep going. But just the fact that I can hear myself, I have that connection to myself, and I know where I want to go, and understanding that that leads you to everything is where you are right now. So the choice is yours. and you know exactly what's up and you know exactly what's at stake. So it's like I don't even need to tell you how important this is because you understand that. So yeah, that's it. I trust that you've learned your lesson, that you'll show up as you need to. And on the bottom as well, justice on the bottom. It's like things are being rebalanced, and yeah, it just feels like for a while you may have started to give your power away, and not in a way where it's like giving your power in a way of just starting to lean on outside guidance, starting to look for guidance before you start making moves, or looking for confirmations to confirm what you already feel when it's like that's enough information. So it's just like this is all that's happening right now. So if you feel like, damn, like where did my guidance go, or I haven't been seeing angel numbers, anything like that, it's like this is just a recalibration and the scales being balanced back in your favor to allow you to just continue to trust yourself and for you to continue to grow and anchor deeper within yourself and not to start to look outside again when you've outgrown that way of operating, you know. And yeah, 11 also feels significant, and it's just like the one also feels like balance and understanding that yeah, it's a co-creation. Your life is a co-creation with the divine. It's not just the divine doing things and you're asking for them to make this happen, or to allow you to experience this and that, but understanding that it's a 50-50 job, it's one and one. Y'all are working together to build this thing, and it's like you have just as much say. So understanding that your power really is just, yeah, it's just a reminder of that, and allowing you to continue to anchor into it. And under that on the bottom is the Fool. Oh man, the bottom's doing numbers right now. The Fool, and I think yeah, it's not in reverse. I'm holding the cards upside down, so they're like all in reverse. So, but yeah, the Fool on the bottom, as well as Ten of Pentacles, and this just feels like a recall to not only just the beginning of Scorpio season, the first Monday Night Magic, which is when we kind of enter these more, I don't even know what to call the energies, but they're definitely different than the typical Monday Magic energies. But this just feels like a recall to that, the first Monday Night Magic, and just Monday Magic in general. And it's just like these have continued to kind of set the tone for what we're doing here. It's like we are on the fool's journey, as far as just actualizing everything we see for ourselves, continuing to take those leaps of faith, and continuing to walk off that cliff, knowing that we'll be caught, and that the processes that we're undergoing and experiencing are truly divine in every single way, and that we are guided, and that yeah, everything's gonna be okay and continue to be okay. And Ten of Pentacles, as in just the fact that we're building. Not only are we on a journey, but through that journey we're building the structures, the the structures, the vehicles, and everything that allows us to enjoy everything that we're bringing into for ourselves, enjoying the shifts that we're making, the fruits of our labor, and that wholeness that we've cultivated inside being projected out into our experience, and being mirrored back to us. And that's what all these energies are really just about. And right under that, Three of Pentacles on the bottom. And it's like this is one that rarely comes out. I want to say it's never come out here, but I can't entirely say that. So, but yeah, and I just feel like it's just been a work in progress, and we haven't been alone in any of this work. Like we sit here and we kind of bounce off each other, but understand that the divine, God, your angels, ancestors, everybody is present in these spaces with us. Like it's not even just us who doing the work. It's like everybody is here playing their part and coming together to actualize all these things that are waiting for us that truly impact not only our lives and the lives of our loved ones, but the world, because we leave here and we go and we interact with people. We share our own things, we create our own things, and share that with the world. And people, experience those things, and then they take that vibration and they go and and it just keeps going, it keeps going, keeps going. Like I'm getting, hey, I'm getting like the visual of like pollination. You know, has the bees, they come down onto the flower, get all on their hands, and they fly and they take it and it transports and it keeps going. And it's like that's what it feels like we do here. Like we come in, we get the messages, we sit, we are what's in store for this week. We take it, we let it sit, we integrate, and we go out and actualize. You know, we have the actual week that we have. We pour into people, we pour into things that we do. It's like that continues to go and continues to spread and spread and spread. And yeah, it grows forests, it grows trees, it creates fruits for other people to enjoy, and it's really this really divine work that we really do here. And it really is much more than just, you know, entertainment or something to just consume or a way to spend your time. Like this really feels like it just really feels like a very very divine space, and I feel like we understand that, but the cards and the energy right now is saying that it's even more divine than we even anticipate or give it credit as being, and that soon and as life continues on, we'll see it more and more and more clearly. But hell yeah, it just feels like a pat on the back right now, and just a moment to really give ourselves our flowers, as well as really just own what exactly it is that we do here and that we do in general. Just yeah, I feel like it's easy to be very humble and just feel like, you know, you're just doing your best, or you're just doing what any decent human would do, you know, any decent human who knows better would do. But it's like, yeah, but you can look around and see so much proof of people not doing that, not operating that way. And sometimes it can feel like a burden. So it's like, yeah, give yourself that credit. Don't don't undervalue it just because it's undervalued in society, or because it's a thankless job a lot of the times. Understand that it's very, very, very divine, and that you can treat it as such even if other people don't, you know? So, yeah, the cards are just being very, very thankful, and it feels like the other side of the reprimand in the beginning. Like, you know better, how it started off like that, and it's kind of started off hot, like with the devil card. Like we were coming in with great energy, laughing. It's like, you know, like when you this energy is funny and intense. And it's like I'm getting like the visual and the experience of like having a substitute teacher, like when the sub is there and then you come back laughing and you had a great day the day before, and your teacher 30 as I say this, and your teacher's there serious, and it's like they got a letter from the sub about how everybody was doing what they wanted to do and everybody was acting up and all that. It felt like that. Like it's like first things first, it's like trouble, like yo, y'all need to do better. Like, you know, we're better than that, you know. um, Integrity is doing the right thing when no one's around and no one's looking. You know, it's like it's most important in those moments where, you know, the eyes aren't on you and you can literally go in any direction. And it's important in that direction to still choose the good thing. And that's what this feels like right now with spirit just giving us our flowers and really showing, telling us that we're doing a really divine work here. And that's why it's so important that we move and continue to understand that it is that deep, and that we learn these things, and to not forget um, just how important all this stuff is. And it's like, yeah, it just feels like that moment afterwards, like, okay, like now that you understand the gravity of the situation, like I missed y'all, you know. I wish I could have been here with y'all yesterday and y'all didn't even have the substitute. And you know, and it's like now we can get back to work, we can get back to that love, and we can get back to building what we are building here, and understand that it's not just trouble for the sake of being in trouble, but really out of care and love, and just wanting what's best for you, and for you to have everything that you deserve, because you deserve it all. And yeah, that would be a very sad reality for you to not get everything you deserve simply because you didn't choose it, you know, or that you fell for illusions, or that you gave your power away or anything, because like it's at your, you get to choose, it's your life. So it just feels like that's very very important to know and understand right now. And yeah, spirit really loves you, and everybody who's here loves you. Like I'm struggling to find a word to sum up the energy, or who the energy is from, because it's way bigger than one thing, one being, one source. Like I said, it feels like ancestors, it feels like God, it feels like angels, it feels like future selves, past selves, it feels like everything. It feels like everything here right now in this point in time, and in every point of time that ever was. Like I really, yeah. There's no words that can express it. But understand that you're very, very supported, and we all are very, very supported, and that none of us are alone, and we're not alone together. Like I said, it's like we're here like this, but it's like if you were to zoom out, you'd see like all of our ancestors, all of our spirit team, all of our spirit guides, our future kids, their future kids, and just everybody around us as we sit here and discuss these things that lead the way to everything else, that leads the way to the unfoldment of everything that's waiting for us. 3333 on the timer. But yeah, it's just a very, very divine energy, and I feel like I can sit in it all day and try to continue to pull things out of it. But yeah, I feel like that was really the gist of it. Yeah, that's beautiful, and I'm honored to bring that type of energy through and to even be able to navigate it and to present it to you all. Um, so I hope I did it justice, and I hope you guys feel the gravity of yeah, what's here. Those are beautiful words, my dude. Thank you, thank you. It felt beautiful, and it's like I'm expressing it the best I can. So thank you.